Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I just tried to record this and ended up wasting like 15 minutes because it didn't record properly. It like recorded for 2 seconds and then stopped recording for some reason, and I don't have access to being able to check whether it's actually recording or not. I just have to kind of hope. And then stuff like this happens, and now I gotta do it again. Oh boy. So I plan on doing free play videos every week and making this like a series. Probably gonna do it Fridays, cause alliteration, free play Fridays, and I just like doing that stuff apparently. So you can hopefully look forward to 2 in 1 week, probably. Also, I didn't have any idea what music to listen to, so just kind of put on my trap and slash melodic dubstep playlist. Is pretty small. I generally use it for like montages and stuff, just because I wasn't sure. So if you have any music suggestions for the next free play video, please comment down below. And as you can probably see on the screen, or from the thumbnail, I have a new car. And it took forever to freaking get, because holy crap, trading is exhausting. Oh my goodness. I can't remember exactly how many people I went through before I actually found a pink Octane. And my good buddy Mikeruski, he had some sick SLK wheels that were pink, and although they trigger me because 4 of them are symmetrical and the 5th spoke just doesn't exist, even though that like salts me more than anything in this game, I still like them a lot and like came up with a little pink car design to go with it. How did I not hit that? So I was like, oh yeah, let's get a pink Octane. So I spent the past few days trying to get a pink Octane for it. And finally, to my success, I also got a pretty cool item off stream over the weekend in RLCS. So I'm sure I'll do like I'll do a video with it probably tomorrow. Well, tonight, tomorrow, depends on when the 2's video will come out. Because I still want to record that. That should be out tomorrow. And then weekly highlights, it's just, yeah. I mean, we don't need to talk about it. I'm working on it. Other than that, I think this time I just kind of wanted to talk about just kind of like a small little thing. Just like likes and dislikes, hang out with y'all, get to know you. Because I generally like and tend to talk about what's going on with the channel, or like what I'm doing, mostly because we've been pretty busy. It's just kind of been like stressful, and got moving stuff still happening, which is, it's cool. Like I enjoy just talking about that, and it helps me get my thoughts out too. But I kind of just wanna chill and hang out this time, just see where it goes, just have a conversation. So I was planning on talking about what my favorite game was, or favorite games are, and saying, you know, what your favorite games were and what you played the most when you were a child, or what you had fond memories of. But I just wasted like 15 minutes doing a video about that, and I don't want to like try to rehash everything that I did. I mean, I guess I could. It's either that or talk about what my favorite movies are, which I will say I'm more prepared for like what my favorite games were, which I guess I could still do. It just like from my like you're not gonna know anything of the things that I said earlier, and I keep air dribbling because fucking I can't pay attention right now. But like to you, this is like, you have no idea what I'm talking about. But for me, it's like rehashing the same thing twice, which wouldn't be so bad if I like didn't spend as much time on it as I did. So it's just kind of a little sucky. But you know what? I might as well just like stick to my guns here and go with what I was originally going to talk about, which was, what is your favorite game or games? I feel kind of, I don't know, maybe disappointed is probably the right word, because my favorite game of all time like really doesn't, like, no one gives it any love. It's such a hidden gem in my opinion. Like, I essentially grew up on Nintendo games, especially Pokemon games. Thank you, ad. I'm glad to hear an ad in my video. I'm probably just gonna like cut this out or something because it's already annoying me just hearing it. But so I love to play Pokemon, and I've just kind of like randomly, when I went to the game store with my grandma years and years ago, back when I was still in like elementary school or middle school or something, came across this game called Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, which is essentially a 3D regular Pokemon game with a few like slight changes. So just imagine like red, blue, and yellow on a console like GameCube, except there are no gyms. Your main goal is just to stop an evil organization. There's no like really Elite Four or any of that stuff, and you can only catch specific Pokemon, which sounds, all of that doesn't sound very good, right? Like, it seems really stupid or like boring compared to the other games, but the story is actually not that bad. And also there's actually a good like variety. Basic story is that these shadow Pokemon, I think is what they're called, maybe, are engineered by like pseudo Team Rocket kinda. And so they steal Pokemon and then like give them some essence that makes them like evil and whatnot. So your job is to stop them and recapture and take back all the ones that they've made shadow Pokemon, if that makes sense. And so that's like your main source of getting your team. And I actually like really like it. And I think all of my favorite Pokemon, except for maybe like some of the more recent ones, are obtainable in the game, which just makes it that much cooler that I can actually like get my dream team of Pokemon together to play. I also have been like binging the crap out of Pokemon Moon recently. I did get the game on launch, or like shortly after it released, but I didn't really play it that often. I mean, I kinda did, but I got to like the second island or something, and then just was focused on like breeding for a starter, because Wonder Trade is amazing, and I got all 3 starters essentially through Wonder Trade. That's why I love it. It's great. Sometimes you can just hit the jackpot. And I just kind of stopped playing, and like a week or 2 ago I picked it up pretty recently, and I just like fell in love with the story and the gameplay and everything. It's pretty cliche here and there, and some things just make me go like, oh, this is so dumb. But still, like, with all of its flaws, I still find a way to love it. And right now I'm in the process of completing my Pokedex for the first time so I can get a shiny charm and go shiny hunting, because that would be really cool. That's my main goal. So other than Rocket League, that's what I've been doing. And I don't, you know, like, Rocket League is also just, it'd be it'd be weird not to say that Rocket League is one of my favorite games, if not my favorite game right now. It's not my favorite game of all time, but it's definitely probably my favorite game right now. I've sunk more hours into Rocket League than I think any other kind of game. Even like all the RPGs that I've played combined still or like maybe half the time that I put in this game. So yeah, it's just the dynamics of it, and it's really fun. And not only that, but you can actually like see progress, and you don't usually feel like you might like feel like you're in a rut or something, but you never really like stop progressing. I mean, you might peak or something, I guess, but if you just like put in practice or take a break, you can help with that. I don't know what it is about this game. It has something about it. It's really good. And probably my most, other than Rocket League, I guess, my most recent favorite is Undertale. I love that game. It's so good. I will admit the community behind it has become a bit much, but the music in that game is amazing. I love the little repetitions and motifs that it has. And the story is just delicious. It's beautiful. Characters are super weird and quirky. I don't know. There's not really anything else that I can say about it. Like, it's just a super good game. If you haven't played Undertale, please do. You're missing out on what I would be hesitant to say as like this generation's Earthbound, especially considering it's heavily influenced by that. But seeing as how I've never actually like played Earthbound, I don't know how good of a comparison that is. I just know that there's been a lot of similarities drawn from it, and the creator Toby Fox took a lot of influence from that game as well as others. He even made like a ROM hack for the game when he was a teen or something. I don't remember exactly about that. But yeah, it's really good. You should check it out. I think that's all I really wanted to talk about. Oh, I swear to God, if this doesn't record, I'm gonna be so tilted. I'm gonna be so upset because I don't want to have to record this a third time. If it doesn't record, I'm just not gonna record it until Friday, and then I'll spout probably the similar stuff that I did today. But hopefully everything went well. I don't think I've actually like done anything cool in free play because I've been so focused on like trying to either repeat or like try to remember what I said. And I can assure you that my gameplay was much better the first go around than it is now. So it's a little disappointing. The pains of recording and also just not having a second monitor. When we do essentially or effectively get moved in and whatnot, I think we have some extra like TVs or monitors or stuff. So I'm going to probably try to sneak one out of there and use it as my second monitor. That helped me a lot with recording and streaming and just internet stuff. So I think I'm gonna stop this video here. I know this is probably quite a shorter free play video compared to the other ones that I've done. I'm gonna try to like keep these to somewhat of a minimum, just kind of like 15 minutes probably ish. Make it short and relatively sweet. Maybe, I hope so. I don't know. It's a fun thing to do and just kind of sit here and hang out. It's kind of like it's almost like streaming, but I'm recording it instead. I don't know how to express it. It has the vibe of streaming, but I'm recording. Anyone who like has streamed and generally isn't like super bombastic about it, or is just kind of like chilling, talking with chat and stuff, knows what I mean. It's just a really like enjoyable atmosphere to be in. So I definitely plan on doing more of these. And with that, I think I'm gonna leave this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you probably tomorrow with a Tuesday video. Well, I shouldn't say and possibly a highlights video. I think so, because I gotta get it done. That's goal number 1 right now. Well, Yes, it is. Because it shouldn't take me long. I just have to add music and then make sure everything is in a good place where it should be. It's basically all I have to do. And then on Friday, we'll be back with one of these, or you won't even know that I tried. And I'll just be there with a new video and start a new series. So, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later.